And we're back.
Yeah, we're up a little early too, but
Tried to time that a little bit.
nice. Excellent. I just found I got another setting I got to get done. There we go. All right, very good. All right.
I'm talking to myself in the chat room, it looks like, unless I'm
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
They're wandering in. Well, we never go early.
I want to know what Hinall is. I mistyped hi all.
Hi all.
Hinall.
Hinall.
It's a different language. Don't worry about it.
It's the Hinall language. Yeah. It's a good, vertical video. Yeah. Hey, Chance, can you like switch your screen so you're not vertical?
Oh, you don't want me vertical?
Well, it's going to bother some people. So
oh, sorry about that. I was just
there. It is.
I just felt more comfortable in portrait because I didn't want to constantly have to just lean my head over.
Oh, okay. Well, do whatever you want to do, I guess.
I was hoping it would keep you sideways like this the whole time. That would have been fun.
Yeah. There you go. Yes. Oh, good time. So we are actually we are back from a little bit of a hiatus. I don't remember how long it was because like 1 week turned into 2. We got kind of screwed with end of the year festivities. Basically, is what happened, and then Memorial Day, whatever. Then I had a giant bike rack. That was a good time.
My band had Thursday shows early.
Yeah,
we played a show at a library.
I'm one of the guys that makes the clips on these streams, and now I've actually joined.
Yes.
You've been let in.
Uh-huh.
Great.
We played a show at the library and at a public library, and the youngest person there was probably 85.
Oh yeah.
This 150 group of people, and we covered a Slayer song, which was quite hilarious to us.
Yeah.
But it was hillbilly country, so I don't know. Some might have known. I think there were a couple of Slayer fans in there.
How did they get there if they were that old? Did they just like, or did
a bus? Like literally, when we were loading in, this bus pulls up, this little, community bus, and they get with their walkers and everything else and start rolling in. I was like, oh, okay. We had no idea that's what it was going to be, but it was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, one of the stories I cut actually just reminded me of that. It was I couldn't figure it out because like it was funny, but I was like, it might not be cool to do this one, but I'll tell you about it anyway. It was apparently there's an amputee soccer league, and they were in Africa, and they were 2 of the countries are facing off, and they got into a fight, and so of course everybody's on crutches. Well, they just started beating each other with the crutches.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I'd love to see all people.
The most violent sporting event we've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good. Actually, I'm going to talk about one of the most violent sporting events later on in the show. We've got it's the 50th anniversary of 10 Cent Beer Night in Cleveland.
Ooh.
That's a story. We'll talk about that here in a little bit, but yeah.
All right, I'm glad to be back. It's been a couple weeks.
It is, yeah. It's like I'm over my my accident. I'm almost entirely healed up. I won't show all the wounds, but it's pretty. I did pretty good for landing on my head at 40 miles an hour.
Let's see that ass rash. Let's see it.
It's nobody wants it. It's bad. It's bad.
Nobody wants that.
He was butthurt.
Yeah, I was literally butthurt. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had so many scrapes on me. I didn't actually know till I got home and took off all the kit, and then I was like, oh my god. I had to have Heather come in.
You're lucky to have been wearing a helmet from what the pictures I saw.
Yeah, because it cracked like in 2 places. Like I'd be dead. There's no doubt. I'd be totally dead. So
I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too, because I got stuff to do, man. Like,
yeah,
I don't have time for that.
Nobody else knows how to run this show, so we need you.
Yeah, that's true. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass too.
I mean, if you somehow got John Oliver on board, he'd be able to do it.
Maybe.
There you go.
I could text him. I feel like he's busy, and I hate asking people who are actually professionals to do stuff like this for free, because they're supposed to get paid for that, and so we're not making any money. It's hard to pull that off. But I mean, we might. I thought about getting him on. So
I'm a professional.
Yeah. Well, there's no.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Exactly. So anyway,
whatever.
There was a lot of news though. In fact, I saved a bunch of it. So I had I had enough for 6 shows. We're not going to do that much material, but I did have enough for a very full segment of Dill reading awkward headlines. So get ready for that. That's going to be a good time.
I'm having technical difficulties. I got to go.
No.
No, I want to do it. I'm going to lean into it.
It's a good time. Well, here, let's go ahead and we'll kick it off with the first story here. These are the most important thing that happened this week.
Mexican president-elect deemed less Jewish Jew after she thanked her husband, Jesus.
Yeah. It actually is pretty funny because so this kind of rolled through, and so what had happened was that there was there was an election in Mexico over the weekend, and a Jewish woman won. She's already fairly well known there anyway. She had some kind of administrative role in the government, so she seemed like a good pick. At any rate, she is Jewish. I think it's their first woman president. Might be the first Jewish president. I don't know. But afterwards, she thanked her husband for all his support, Jesus, and people who were only reading and not paying attention to what was going on was wondering why this Jewish woman was thanking Jesus for the win, for all his support. Turns out it's her husband. That's why.
It's important to look. Did it have that little mark, or is it straight up? That's how it is.
I think it's got the little mark in there. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if there was some food on my screen or the actual mark. It's hard to tell.
Some dirt. Yeah, exactly. I actually did this on a radio show on Tuesday. I did this story, and before I got to the punchline, the radio guy, who is Jewish also, by the way, said, "Well, she could be one of those like Jews for Jesus people," and I'm like, "Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, kind of. She is. I'm pretty sure she's for Jesus."
It's all so confusing. At least she won. Congratulations to her.
Hooray!
Oh yeah. So I follow a few Phineas and Ferb internet forums, and ever since the news about the Mexican Jewish female president came up, a lot of people were bringing up the character Isabella because she's also Mexican Jewish.
I was wondering what the hell the tie-in between Phineas and Ferb and the Mexican presidential election. I was like, what are you guys talking about on those boards over there? Oh my God. Wow. I'm glad that ended well though, because like I was just waiting for this to go sideways. Luckily it didn't. Man, those are some serious discussion boards, man. Phineas and Ferb fandom is hardcore.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I didn't either. Well, now we know. Now I'm smarter. Yay.
I actually met their voice actors a few months ago.
That's right. Yeah. Here we go. Speaking of off-color stuff.
All right. Where am I at down here? Unhinged Republicans. Unhinged Republicans deranged rant that dog food firm protects pedophiles and makes pets gay. Hey, we had a gay pet on here last year, I think.
Yeah, we did. That's right. They had the gay dog that was given up for adoption because it was humping everybody.
Yeah.
Good thing that's not a reason to give up people for adoption, or they'd have given me away a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. Back in the early days of South Park, Stan had a gay dog.
That's right. Yeah. It turns out dogs just hump each other.
Yeah, I'm wearing a South Park shirt, too.
Nice. Very good.
There you go.
So this rolled through, and I read the article, and then I was like, it references a video. And so I was like, okay, well, since we're doing a video show, maybe I can find that video. And I did. So rather than tell you what they said happened, let's just watch it because it doesn't make a lot more sense. So there's
videos don't lie.
Yeah, here we go.
This company,
let's go
woke, go broke.
Right.
This company tried to keep me quiet for speaking up against the pornographic material in our children's libraries. And today, I fire them. No amount of money, stock, or bullying will make me compromise my values. So I will never support a company that wants to empower and protect pedophiles and groomers in our schools and libraries. So feed your dog something that is now weak and gay. This is good versus evil.
What? What just happened?
Yeah, so like I didn't get the context, but apparently the one of the Republican candidate for I want to say Secretary of State, based on her Twitter handle, is very angry that Purina Foods is supporting pedophiles and making animals gay. That's it. I know, and I was like, huh, all right. So she went and filmed a photo of her outside. I guess that's the Purina headquarters or something, or anyway. But anyway, what the best part of this whole thing is right at the end. So we watch that whole video, right? And then we get this. And I'm like, oh, well, what happens when we go to this website? So this won't help clear anything up at all, by the way. So if you go to the website,
whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. I'll do that. I'll stay hard.
I'm going to sign up for their email list. So it turns out that now this isn't domain squatting. They literally paid to put this website up. This is where they want you to go to fight against Purina turning your dog gay.
Put your Don't be weak and put your email for some fire.
Some fire, and then if you
Wow.
click the button, the fire gets sent. I haven't done that though.
What's coming soon? What's
I don't
this?
think you should send that.
No. No, I'm not gonna sign up for this. I have a
Good.
bad feeling about what might happen.
Same here.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, this is a good question from the floor. Is that stay effing hard or stay effing hard? I don't know. I don't feel like these people have a command of grammar. I mean, she can't pronounce library, so right there we've got a problem. I think that's
Yeah.
going to be an issue.
She's never
So,
been
yeah,
in one, probably.
probably
Oh
not.
yeah, a few minutes ago, I went and checked the chat and found a message from Bethia1795 that said,
Yeah.
Drew is a party pooper. He won't let Heather post photos of his road rash on Facebook.
Well, it's because it's a wound. I mean, everyone wants to see my butt. I get that, but you don't want to see my butt, I don't think, right? I mean,
Right, yeah.
but yeah, I mean, that's why. So, but I mean, there's a photo of me in my torn up kit because it ripped the entire right ass cheek out of the back of my shorts, and I rode another 30 miles like that because what are you going to do? So if you want to see that, get on Instagram and go check it out. But yeah, that's your thing. But anyway, so whatever this is, I can't explain any of this. I just want to show it to you because
Don't be weak and gay.com. I'm surprised that URL wasn't taken before.
I am too, actually. Yeah.
Radio signal from space repeats every hour, defying explanation. We already know what that is. Aliens.
Yeah, I hope that's aliens. Actually, so just to make sure, because man, like all the times these things pop up, and it's usually like, oh, it's some guy selling a weird ass book about how he got anal probed in 1985 or something. So I texted Phil Plate, our resident bad astronomer, and he's like, "Yeah, it's weird." I'm like, "Oh, so this is real?" He goes, "Yeah, it is."
That wasn't a dream, Cartman. Those were visitors.
Yeah, so it's actually real. Now it's not. He's not saying it's aliens, but they definitely don't know what it is. So what's going on is that there is a spot in the sky that is broadcasting a radio burst towards us every. It said it in here somewhere. 53.8 minutes. And then it cycles through 3 different states. Now, this doesn't mean anything to me, but it says sometimes it does the one thing, sometimes it does the other. And then what they said is that if they hadn't detected it coming from one location, they wouldn't believe that this was even possible because they don't know anything in the universe that's capable of doing this.
Is it light? Like it says it bright flashes.
It's radio pulses, I think. What did they say this thing is? It says it's a repeating radio signal. So there you go. It's radio, which is technically a frequency or whatever. But anyway, so they think it's probably a white dwarf star because sometimes they do something like this, but nothing does all 3 of these things. So they just don't know. They're like, we have no idea.
What do they know?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
or it's aliens
of stuff.
Yeah. So the one thing I was hoping, I asked Phil, and of course he's like, you're just guessing here. But I was thinking like, okay, so like, let's say like, I definitely want you to think that I am an alien signal. Wouldn't you send a signal that you'd be like, man, that can't be anything else? I feel like that's the way you'd go. But
yeah.
Maybe I don't know. So,
I also found this funny grammar question in the chat from
what do they got?
Monty Zoe. I have no.
Yeah, just say Monty.
Yeah, Monty from him.
Yes. What is it? What is the comment?
Okay, so it's aliens studying anuses and in parentheses ani for over 100 years.
I don't know what the plural of an anus is. It's never come up in my daily life.
I'm pretty sure it's anuses.
Ani. It could be ani. It could be. I don't know. I'm not very good at that.
Anusi is 1.
Anusi. There you go. 1 anus. Anyway, yeah, so this is a real thing. Stand by for more on this later. This just popped up earlier, but yeah, Phil's like, yeah,
cool. I can't wait.
I'm like, oh,
can't wait to decode it.
Yeah,
it's a cookbook.
Yeah, how to serve man. Meanwhile, though, there was another one. I didn't send this to Phil because he would have shot me.
Experts admit they're trying to lure UFOs to Earth with small, handheld nuclear reactors. Okay, well, yeah. That's gonna work.
Yeah, so this is really I love when they like ask them like what they think they're doing. And in particular, so the theory is the reason why they're doing this is that they have noticed, ufologists have noticed, as they say it anyway, I don't know if they speak for everybody, but UFOs tend to hang around nuclear reactors. I guess I'll take their word for that.
I heard that rumor before.
Yeah, so their idea is we're going to build nuclear reactors and run around out in the wild with them. And then the aliens are going to show up to see what we're doing. That's the plan.
I got mine.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
This seems like a lot of work. I mean, isn't building a nuclear reactor hard? I thought it was.
They're handheld. These
Yeah.
things.
I mean, they're tiny
That
too. I don't know.
can't be good for you.
Yeah, I
Or
would
maybe we
think
could
so.
use these little handheld things to power cars and stuff.
Yeah, or do something useful. Yeah, I don't know too, because
Yeah.
like I feel like the aliens, if they are actually like, man, what are these handheld nuclear reactors doing running around out in the forest? They're probably going to get close and be like, nah, that's a dude. Let's get out of here. I just don't.
Okay, I don't know the context of this, but Elvis Ain't Dead just said it's Patton Oswalt's granddaddy.
Oh, he's talking about whoever this is in the video.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Former
that does
Army
kind of
chief.
look like that.
Details discovering a special race of humans. Okay, well,
I love Patton Oswalt.
It's a whole different thing, right?
that's all everything. Yeah, there's a bunch of Daily Star's figured out that everybody will click on this stuff. So we're gonna move on to.
I can't wait to get
something
I'm going to
small.
order me a handheld nuclear reactor from Amazon tonight.
Yeah, nice. Do it.
What is this? CERN? Is it CERN?
Mhm.
CERN didn't have opening ceremony. Goat head dance from Swiss Tunnel. Fact check. This is a fact check. USA Today fact check.
Yes,
Yeah.
fact checking stories nobody gives a rat's ass about, and that 15 people clicked like on. This one's a little confusing actually. So apparently, there was here's the claim is that CERN when I don't know what they opened or something. They had an opening ceremony.
Cool.
They've been opening for a while, so again, none of this makes any sense. But they said that it was a post on Twitter that nobody saw that shows a video of scantily clad people dancing and writhing on stage. Oh, let's see if we can get that. I didn't actually.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
There it is. Is that their opening ceremony?
That's what they said it was.
It's just another day at the office.
Yeah, so it turns out on the fact check though, it is in fact this is not how they opened CERN. This is actually
there it is.
Yeah, well, you'd think so, right? No, that's not
The
it.
portal
This
is open.
They're opening a railway tunnel with this.
Well, there's the devil right there. I saw it.
Yeah.
Did you see it, devil? I saw it.
I did, I think. Or is he a really hairy guy anyway? I don't know what any of this is.
Oh wait, I went in to check the chat again, and somebody said that that science experts trying to lure UFOs to Earth with nuclear reactors, people are like, oh, like the proton packs from Ghostbusters.
Yeah, except those don't exist. Neither do handheld nuclear reactors, I'm pretty sure. Or
you
this
know what does exist? A
Yeah.
devil dancing around.
I don't know. I feel like that's probably not real. Actually, though, but they said this is actually like my favorite part of this is this is not when they opened CERN. It's when they opened a Swiss railway tunnel, which sort of begs the question: why do they like? You know what we ought to do when we open that tunnel, guys? Do you know any Satanists?
What? Yeah, but what is that spinning thing? Is that a portal to hell, or is it a?
There's a cicada back there. I don't know.
I'm on the portal to hell.
Yeah. So anyway, real dance did not open CERN. They opened a railway tunnel. There you go. Why?
Look at those guys.
Can't explain it. Only the Swiss know for sure. Oh, let's see. Okay, and then this would be my favorite video of the week.
All right. Fire breather fights off mariachi band in fierce turf war over tips. Oh my gosh. This needs to be made into a movie.
It is pretty good if I can get it to work. Yeah, so the background
Breaking
of this
Five.
In Mexico, a lot of people panhandle for money on the street. And apparently they've got this issue where, the mariachi band and the flamethrowers apparently thought they both had the same corner. So here's the first two of them fighting. One of them is a mariachi band member. The other one's a flamethrower. You'll be able to tell real quick here which one's which as they get going. See, here comes the other band guys, and they got their instruments.
Mariachi band's got an El Cabong guitar.
Yeah, they do. So they're like, hey, why is the flamethrower guy beating up our... And actually, two of the mariachi bands are kicking the flamethrower. And then here he comes.
Uh-oh. Oh, whoa. He got that guy.
He did. Yeah, he got him.
Those mariachi shirts are not flame retardant.
No, they're not.
You can't say that anymore, Dill.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's fallen out of favor. I like the guy that runs right at the dude tossing fire. I don't think I would have done
non-flammable.
Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. The guy's on fire and doesn't know it. Anyway,
man, it's like superheroes. Like two bands of superheroes met up, and that's their powers.
It kind of is, yeah. So actually, that's actually a good bit of advice for you, Dill. If your band ever decides to fight a bunch of flamethrower guys, like maybe don't do that.
Well, we usually have bourbon with us, so we're very flammable.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Very dangerous.
We're gonna run. We're running.
Yeah. Oh, let's see here.
Wow, that is crazy.
I couldn't segue out of that one. Couldn't segue out of that one.
Fat Joe wants hospital price transparency. Here's how he's fighting it for it in D.C. There he is, Fat Joe. Look at those glasses.
Yeah. Oh, who is this?
Is that Fat Joe?
That's Fat Joe. He's a rapper, and he's fighting for hospital price transparency. And he somehow got an NPR article up about this too. And he was on NPR apparently too. I don't know why.
Did he win their tiny desk contest at one point?
You'd think they would have him do that if he's already going to show up at the office anyways. But yeah, I don't know who this guy is, and I don't know why. I mean, it sounds like hospital price transparency is important. I'll give him that one, but I don't know why.
He's fighting for our right to transparency.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Anyway, whatever's going on over at NPR,
He's got my vote.
Yeah, he does. I'm going to vote Fat Joe for whatever Fat Joe
for president.
Yeah.
10-cent beer night 50 years ago. Cleveland's ill-fated MLB promotion ended in a riot.
Yeah, so this is great.
So they're going to have a riot celebration, a 50-year riot celebration.
That would be great. I would wish they would, actually. I don't think they have any photos of it from the thing. So, but anyway, so this is pretty wild. This starts out wild and it gets crazier. But apparently what happened was that I don't know what a beer cost in 1974, but apparently 10 cents.
That was my next question.
Yeah, 10 cents was a deal. Maybe anybody in the comments know what beer cost in 1974? I mean, somebody might, but anyway, you say you Googled it and you're 25 year's old. We'll totally do that. But anyway, so what happened was actually Monty is a little bit on point here. This didn't actually happen, but it was close. So what happened was that they did 10-cent beer night as a promotion because Cleveland was really bad that year. And they were playing the Rangers, and it's kind of a precursor. The Texas Rangers had played each other a couple weeks ago before this happened, and a big brawl had happened out there, so everybody was just kind of ready to sort of fight. And what happened was that when people were basically just slamming beers, like everybody, they said they drank all the beer first of all, and it was enough for everybody in the stadium to have at least 6, which is a lot for the average person. At any rate,
wow.
So what happened was that the crowd got really drunk, and then people started like running on the field and flashing people, and then this is the most important part of the story. Apparently, in 1974, they did not have stadium security.
Oh,
right. And so the problem ended up being that at some point in the later innings, a 19-year-old high school wrestler, jumps out on the field and just bear tackles one of the Rangers outfielders. And so in order to protect him, because things have been getting really squirrely all night, the Texas Rangers manager yells at everybody in the dugout to pick up a bat and charge that guy out on the field. Now, what happened was that when they did this, they ran out the outfield with bats to get rid of this guy. The crowd reacted, and 1,000 people jumped on the field to fight the team.
Oh my God!
Literally 1,000 people. It said it was so bad that the Cleveland Indians team also picked up bats, but they went to go save the Rangers from their own fans.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and so they said they had to hide out in the dugout for like 4 hours because everybody stayed around waiting for them to come out so they could kill them. And
you know how they always say rules are made because of one idiot. That idiot went out there, and now there's stadium security.
Yeah, that's why we have stadium security, because somebody tackled an outfielder.
That's right.
And 1,000 people tried to fight the Texas Rangers.
As you do.
Yeah, they said that it was, what the really funny part was, they interviewed a couple of the players who were rookies that year, and they had never played in Cleveland before, and they were like, "Is it always like this?"
That's funny. It's like European soccer matches.
Yeah. All right, so we're getting the price of beer is either 65 cents or $1. So 10 cents is pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay, I actually saw somebody in the chat say 2024, 50 years ago. Oh shit, I'm old.
Well, yeah, that's how it goes. Always that one guy. Yeah, it is. It's somebody always
that one guy.
Yeah, but I just like that, like the whole Texas Rangers goes out to beat a guy with baseball bats, and 1,000 people jumped into the field to fight the team, and I'm like,
they did not expect that. I wish there was video. There probably is somewhere.
Yeah. So actually, if somebody could dig some up, I'll put it up there. I'm scared to Google anything live while I'm doing this because God knows what I'm going to end up with. So
it might shut us down.
Yeah, if somebody finds some video, I'll pop it up there. Let's go. Next thing.
Right on.
There we go. Speaking of gross and weird.
Cicada infused. Oh, my Lord. I can't even hardly say it. Cicada infused Malort shots are all the buzz at Lombard Brew Pub. Unbelievable. That is disgusting. And the cicada in there is gross too.
Yeah. Actually, so I've discovered that not everybody knows what Malort is. Basically, if anybody ever tells you to try it, they're lying to you. It's some kind of a liqueur, I think. They taste like death.
It's awful.
It's the worst thing ever made, and they actually lean into it in their marketing because they know it sucks.
Oh yeah.
I have it's a fourth generation company. It's been around for like 100 years. So at any rate, I do actually have a friend locally here who is continually trying to find something that pairs with it because nothing does. I sent him this. He hasn't tried it yet because our cicadas haven't hatched for some reason. They're really late.
Okay, somebody in the chat says Malort sounds like what you do after you drink it.
Yeah, it does actually. That's
100% correct. Yes.
Yeah, it is. It is exactly. Yeah. Oh, we got 10-cent beer night footage too. I'm going to flip to that in a second because I got to follow up. So this isn't really the article that I thought was interesting. Also, by the way, I do feel like it wouldn't make it taste worse, but it probably
it might help it.
Yeah, it probably doesn't make it taste better, but I don't know because I'm not going to try either of these things. However, there was a follow-up.
If everybody else was trying this,
yeah,
I would try this.
I would probably do it.
I will try almost anything.
So this article is weird enough, but there was another one that pairs up quite well with it. This article came out about a week later.
Cicadas being infected with STD that turns them into hypersexual zombies.
Right.
Okay. Science at its best right here.
Yeah, exactly. So
does
what
the STD also make them gay?
No, but it does make their genitals fall off eventually. And I don't know whether that's because they were hypersexual before, and they're also dead, I think. And so apparently,
what does zombie cicadas with no genitals do?
I don't know. I think they still make a lot of noise. Maybe I'm not sure. Because like I said, they haven't hatched, so I haven't been able to check this out. But apparently, they have discovered. Check it out right here. See. The infected species are actually in the Chicago area. So if you're drinking Malort with a cicada in it, it's got a hypersexual zombie STD that'll make its nuts fall off. And let us know,
guys. People, do not worry. Malort will protect you from whatever.
It'll kill everything.
Disease is in that.
I don't think anything
affect you at all. The Malort will affect you, but not that STD from the cicada.
Yeah, totally.
What is wrong with human beings? We are our own worst enemies here.
Yeah, we are. We totally are. Oh, man, I can't get this link up here because don't let me click. I can do that. And then
let's keep watching cicadas.
Bye-bye. Let me have it. It won't let me do it. All right. Well, anyway, we'll try again at a later date. Let's see here.
Oh, actually, I can get it.
Okay, or actually text it to me and then I'll pop it up. But we'll do another story in the meantime because
sure thing.
In the middle of we're moving into off color time here. Let's see here.
Wonderful.
There we go.
Parisians to take a shit insane ahead of the Olympic Games. Oh, yeah. That's how they greet Americans sometimes anyway. So
yeah, I like it. So apparently there has been, this is actually, I like that there's a caption here because it wasn't the other day, but this is President Macron. This is what he might look like after a swim in the Seine because it's kind of dirty.
Did AI make this for us?
Oh, probably. I'm sure it did. Or he actually swam in the Seine and came out with poop all over him. That's possible. So anyway, this is classic French stuff. The Olympics are coming and the French are really good at like boycotting stuff. And they're not real happy about the Olympics because it's kind of messing everything up and it's really expensive.
They're not happy about anything.
No, they really aren't. No, they love going on strike. It's their national pastime. So what's happened is that the government has, I don't know if it's the national one or just Paris local, is trying an initiative to help people like clean up. Like they're like, if you see trash, pick it up, and let's make this place look good. Well, the counter revolution now has been encouraging people to basically go outside and take a dump in the river instead of all that. And so that's what's going on in France.
This is why America and France are kind of parallel. Like we don't like anything either. So even though we fight sometimes. But,
yeah, we do. Yeah. I don't know about pooping in the river though, but
no,
yeah, exactly.
Well, we have the White River up here in Indiana and there's a lot of poop in that already. So.
Yeah. And dead bodies too, I think, right? You were telling me about that.
Oh yeah. Plenty of
them.
Right. Not that I know of.
I got 10-cent beer night. I don't know if we're gonna watch all this here or not.
Look at this.
Most ridiculous disasters in human
I'm gonna skip ahead so we can see. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
The brawl was broken up as
that was the early brawl. All right.
Are you serious?
One inning later, a father and son pair ran onto the outfield and mooned the fans in the bleachers. Nice.
Let's see.
Dude, what?
Not showing us that. Okay. All right. Keep going.
Inning, as the Indians put a rally together that tied the game, The crowd exploded, but not in a good way. The winning run was at third base. A 336 hitter.
It's got stats and stuff.
The
It does,
Indians had
man.
an expected win.
Look at these guys are way more together than our silly ass
61%.
show. I'm just winging it.
Didn't give them the
Drew,
chance.
I need you to take some notes here. We need more
Lowest
stats.
moments in
Yeah.
sports fan history was about to go nuclear.
Yeah,
The
all right,
bottom
go on,
of
show it
the ninth,
already.
The Indians managed to rally time game innings.
All right, yeah, I got
This
it. All right.
armed
Got any
with
video?
knives,
Oh, here's
chains,
that's blurry.
a large number of intoxicated fans, some armed with knives, chains, and clubs, fastened in portions of.
Yeah, there you go. They're there
God.
fighting with the players.
That's legitimate.
Field.
They
This is
cavemen,
ridiculous. Is it just they turned into the Hulk from?
Oh,
Yeah. Then the Hulk showed up. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Anyway, it's a good time, and now we have stadium security as a result of this. So I guess
yeah.
it's progress.
Knives, chains, and whatever else.
Yeah, man, what resolution is this film in? I mean, holy crap! That's just like
Yeah.
I'm watching a Rorschach test or something. Jeez, man. All right, well, anyway, let's move on to the next thing.
Well, there's proof, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right.
Google promised a better search experience. Now it's telling us to put glue on our pizza.
Mhm.
Oh, it's the AI experience. Oh, man. I think AI is trying to kill us. You know this.
Yeah, it's definitely trying to kill us by telling us what to eat. So what happened here? I'll give you my version of what happened here. It's about a month ago. OpenAI supposedly leaked a conversation where they said they were working on a search product, and Google is scared to death of this because, I mean, honestly, when it doesn't completely make crap up, its AI is a little bit better because you can just ask it a question. The problem is it does completely make crap up all the time. And in particular, one thing that it's really bad at is finding answers to questions that people don't ask that often. So the weirder the question, the better you're going to get. And it turns out that OpenAI was Google has a deal with Reddit where they trained most of the AI on Reddit comments. And I don't know how the hell that's supposed to work. But it turns out that, Reddit's got all kinds of advice on how many rocks to eat every day and how much glue you should put on your pizza. Yeah.
Oh, and how much cigarettes you should do while pregnant.
Yeah, like all of them apparently. So what happened is that I think what happened is the execs over at Google like freaked out, and they know that they've been working on this thing, so they told the AI team to turn it on. And they were like, I mean, I hope somebody was like, no, man, this is going to be a disaster. But whether anybody told them that or not, I don't know. Because anyway, then the following weekend, it was up for about 5 days, and essentially all the search results went crazy. Because now they blamed it on a really funny thing. They said that the reason why it was giving bad advice is because people were asking very unusual questions that weren't in the training data.
Come on. No, they weren't.
Or, I mean, even if they were, your AI sucks.
Oh, they definitely were.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Yeah. And it's also trained on Reddit data. Like almost all of them resolved the Reddit comments where people talking about eating rocks and stuff. It was great. So I actually mentioned in the newsletter this week too. We are eventually going to use all the data on Fark to train an AI just for ourselves because it's not going to be very.
Are you going to replace me with an AI actor?
Not that one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an insane, crazy AI, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to roll one of these someday. We'll find out. But so it turns out they had to shut this down because it's not ready for prime time at all. Like it's not even close. So I guess we'll see where that's going from there. But yeah, good old AI, man. Gotta love it. I don't know. Maybe what were they expecting?
Lean into it.
They trained that on Reddit. What did they think they were going to get? I mean, there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And then we got this one.
I ate my nan. Or is it nan? I ate my nan. Nan.
Nan.
Shockingly reveals she put her grandmother's ashes. Oh, it is nan. In pasta sauce to prank brother. Hey, this is a South Park reference too.
Yeah, the episode Scott Tenorman Must Die.
Oh, okay. Well, how about that? Anyway, that's it. I just, I don't know. It happened the same week as the Google thing. So,
hey, that's assault.
Do you like it, Scott? I call it Mr. and Mrs. Tenorman Kitty.
It is. So anyway,
she did it on purpose.
Yeah, she did. Yep. So I don't think AI had anything to do with that. But anyway, I got more. These now we're moving to headlines I'd like you to read because they're great.
Do not let your friends urinate on you. Medical advice on how to treat a jellyfish sting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you peed on, had your friend pee on you if you got stung by a jellyfish.
Yeah, we've all heard that. Apparently, it doesn't work. Actually, I like this. It says we do not need to be doing that.
What works then? What else are you gonna do?
Take it off. I like this part right here. It says if you pee on a jellyfish and it's still attached, it might release more venom. Ah,
oh,
no good.
Jellyfish don't like you peeing on them.
Yeah, apparently they object to that. But anyway, yeah. So, anyway,
So I've never been. So if a jellyfish is stinging you, does it attach to you? Like
they can.
Can't
Like the
get it
Portuguese
off?
man of war have got like really long tentacles and they can wrap around your legs sometimes. It's never
oh
happened to
my
me. but-
god, what a nightmare! Stay
Yeah,
out of the
it's-
ocean, people.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty bad.
The sharks
a
and the
lot.
killer whales have told us before, and now the
Yeah,
jellyfish.
that's right. Now they're taking on our boat. So anyway,
I'm
there's-
gonna grab a drink, so my camera's gonna be off for a bit.
Okay, so that's good. That was a great time. Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. All right, and then we get this
Protect your ears. Go get a drink. Inside Jeremy Clarkson's World War II bunker, overflowing with space penises.
one. Yes. I can hear him laughing in the
What?
background.
Is that space penises?
Yeah, that's it's Jeremy Clarkson. So remember, Jeremy Clarkson was one of the recent shows we did where he got voted sexiest man in England.
Yes.
Well, so this isn't related to that article, but it's the same guy. And so what's happened is that I did, there's a lot of like Mad Lib words in here, right? So it turns out Jeremy Clarkson, who is one of the Top Gear hosts, is doing a show called, looks like Clarkson's Farm 3, streaming now on Amazon Prime if you want to see it. It's episode 5, by the way, about the space penises. So he's
I'd love to check it out.
I'm not going to look because it's space penises. But so
someone just said Champ has learned not to mute.
Yeah, exactly. So what happened is that he does have a World War II bunker on the premises, but he's not a hoarder or anything like that, and he hasn't actually been doing anything with it. So he decided to grow hallucinogenic mushrooms in there because let's do that. Why not? So there's actually a picture of it. Let's see here. There's the bunker.
That's his bunker.
Yeah, and then we got
look at all that. What in the world? Is that all space penises?
Yeah. So the reason he's calling them space penises is because I don't know how this even came up, but apparently in the discussion, somebody mentions that the mushroom is actually, he said the mycelium, which is like the little roots and things underneath, like that you don't see, is the actual organism of a mushroom. And the mushroom is just a penis.
And these are the kind of mushrooms that will take you to another world.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, they are. Space penis.
That's why they're wearing these masks because they might not come out of there.
Yeah, although I don't think his doesn't look like it's all the way.
His is not all the way up.
Yeah,
he's one of those maskers that has his nose out.
Yeah, he's breathing in all the things, I guess. So yeah, but he actually said, he's going to market them as space penises when he can finally sell them legally. So if you want to get some of Jeremy Clarkson's space penis, I don't know when that's going to hit the market, but it should be available in stores.
But it's a drug, right? Like, so he's got a whole bunker full of drugs.
Right. Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
And then I don't know.
Look, there's an alien.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice of photos that they put in here. It's it's the star. What are you going to do? Right?
Alien came to tell us that's not a space penis.
This is a space penis. Yeah. Exactly.
Microplastics found in every human testicle in the study. Wonderful.
Why would a micropenis be in a testicle?
No, it's microplastic.
Microplastics.
Yeah. But also,
okay, so the joke actually came from a short that Vincent Martella, the voice of Phineas from Phineas and Ferb, once did on Instagram.
Oh, okay. That's a good reference. Yeah, they've been trying to figure out, they keep on finding microplastics in everybody's bloodstreams and placental cords and things like that. So they finally got around to checking out our balls. And 100% of the samples that they had were full of microplastics. And they looked at a bunch of mice balls too, because those are easier to come by. They all had microplastics also. There's microplastics in all our balls.
Whoa, what's that mean for us?
I don't know.
Are we gonna be all right?
Well, we're assuming that it's not helping anything. One of the questions that they had is that maybe they said that sperm counts have been going down for decades, and that maybe that's because we have plastic in our balls. Maybe.
Okay, somebody called Cafe Thread said, "Champ, you owe me a new screen."
Oh yeah, yeah. You're making people laugh and spill water all the place. Well, so I read this article because plastics in your balls. That's obviously very funny. But then we have then this follow up though was like super interesting.
Oh, here we go. Rumors that sperm counts are falling is a load of balls.
Yes. So I actually started trying to check to find out whether or not I believe this or not. The data is a little bit cherry picked, but they basically say without any evidence that they haven't been dropping that bad in the last few decades at all. But then they specifically said, though, with some evidence, that the amount of sperm concentration per millimeter of semen did not change between 2017 and 2022, except for the high quality swimmers took a nosedive in 2020 when everybody started drinking all day and eating garbage while they were in lockdown.
Oh yeah, well that might happen,
Yeah.
because you're eating a whole bag of M&Ms and 2 bottles of bourbon every day. Things are gonna go wrong.
Yeah, it's not going to help. It is just the quality swimmers went down, but that apparently does not count as the sperm count didn't go down as the quality swimmers went down. Haha, checkmate, I guess.
Had I known we were going to be talking about all these balls and sperm, I have a shirt that says "Ask me about my sperm count." I would have worn
Monty
it.
said, confused about the use of the word load here.
Yeah, I can see it. Well, so actually, I'm glad you're enjoying all the sperm articles because I got some more.
Just look at Barron Trump, Monty
this
says.
one's great, actually.
Garfield creator Jim Davis sets the record straight on John's infamous vet coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, I recently saw the Chris Pratt Garfield movie. I thought it was awesome.
Are you familiar with the comic strip that they're referencing?
Yeah.
I'll pull it up. No, not the Garfield comic. I mean, like the specific one. Here, let me
go. I'm not too sure about this.
They did show it. Here we go. It's this one right here.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I don't believe I've read that before.
All right.
Have a cup of coffee, John. Why, thanks. Don't mind if I do. Congratulations, Mr. Arbuckle. You are going to give birth to a fine, healthy litter of puppies.
I hate puppies.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You beat Garfield. Champ is Garfield.
Yeah.
But so
what happened in this strip?
Well, I already know.
Has Jeremy checked to see if the space penises have microplastics?
I bet they do. I'm sure they do. But anyway, apparently
it says it right down there underneath there. What happened?
So what did John drink here, everybody? Well, they never
dog semen.
The question is, everybody thought he drank a cup of dog semen. I don't know why it would have been there. So this has been running around the internet for a while, and finally somebody interviewed Jim Davis about this. I don't know if it was recently or not, but they did. And they said, "Hey, Jim Davis, are you implying that John drank a cup of dog semen?" And he's like, "No, of course not." But his excuse is dumb. So I'm starting to wonder. His excuse is that he said that he grew up on a farm and they had protein drink for the cows that kind of looked like coffee, and they gave it to him so that they would have better sperm counts and have more cows. So he just assumed that something similar existed for dogs and might be on the table at a vet clinic next to a cat.
And it went out in the Sunday
I think
papers.
that's pretty likely because as somebody who's an avid reader of Garfield, I can confirm for a fact that John grew up on a farm.
Oh, okay, good. I was afraid you were going to say something about knowing your way around a cup of dog semen, but I don't So anyway,
off the rails, folks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to stay off the rails too because there's more. There's more.
But wait, there's more.
There's another one. There's 5 of these.
We sold everything off, even the semen flasks. The film about the farming couple who struck gold by rewilding.
Yes.
Semen flasks.
Yeah. So you can see the.
Now that's what I call Kingdom Come.
You can see the part of the. Oh, stop. You can see what part of this headline caught our eye over at Fark. But what's weird is it's not even remotely like a major part of the story. There's apparently a documentary about this where this woman, when she was 18, got married to a guy who was 18, and then he inherited like a 3,500 acre manor, which is hard to take care of, and it was a farm. So they tried to do it as a farm, and they failed because farming's hard, right, Dill?
Right. Oh, yeah. I've only got 4 acres, and it's beating me to death.
Yeah, there you go. They had 3,500. Never made any money on it. Finally, just decided to let it go back to the way it was. And then it turns out that now that they've done that, they don't have to do anything because it's a forest now. And then they actually make more money because people want to come see it.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll let the forest reclaim this area.
Yeah, that's what they said. And then you got to charge admission. I think that's the key part. But at any rate,
charge.
I don't know why, because this is a rather long article here, right? I mean, look at this thing, right? It's semen flasks are only mentioned as an offhanded comment somewhere in here, and somehow that ended up being the headline. But it worked.
What is a semen flask, and who buys them?
Well, let's see here.
Is it exactly what you think it is?
Probably.
Just a container for the semen.
Well, the semen flask thing. I might have to Control F this here. All right, let's go. Command F. Let's see here. And then we got Flask.
Oh, type in semen
Here.
and see what happens.
I'm afraid to. All right, there you go.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah, okay, to the Shepherd Hut. So that's the only mention of semen flask in the article, and it doesn't really have anything to do with anything. But
I guess maybe it's such a common thing over there.
I don't know. That was brilliant.
Oh yes, the semen flask.
Oh, we had to sell the semen flask. Oh my god!
Can't believe the family for centuries.
As it comes to this, where are we going to put our semen? Yeah. All right, we're done with semen though. Now we're just going to go to bowel.
Yeah, all right.
It had to end sometime.
Yeah.
Bowel disease breakthrough as researchers make holy grail discovery.
Yes, which implies that there's the holy grail of bowel disease.
The IBD, irritable bowel syndrome or whatever, right? Is that?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I would not drink from the holy grail of irritable bowel disease. But yeah, they did.
Depends on what the reward is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's more malort to wash your with. Yeah. So anyway, it turns out I like the headline, but I might as well explain the article since we're looking at it. They found out there's a specific gene actually that makes you very, very likely to have irritable bowel syndrome, and they can fix it. So that's why they're excited. The Holy Grail seems to be a bit strong of a word for irritable bowel disease for me, but you know what? It is a big deal. So okay, you can have it. I guess not like I'm charging it anyway. So yeah,
keep on trucking with gene therapy. I'm down.
Yeah,
that's right. Something I want to do stuff.
Right. It'll make you fart better too.
Speaking of which, superhero, I'll go fight a mariachi band too.
Yeah, there you go.
Cow burps are warming the planet. Could they make diamonds instead? Oh, that's more positive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in favor of this too, but it sounds like somebody made some stuff up here because,
no, it's true.
Yeah, not only is it true, it gets even weirder. So the guy who developed the technology, basically, he's been worried about the planet heating up, and he's a billionaire. He's a billionaire because he's the co-inventor of the iPhone.
Oh, wow!
And the
Nest. What are you gonna do with your money?
Yeah, so he's worth like $2.5 billion. Here he is, right here. Showing how you what a cow fart diamond might look like, has claimed that he has created a technology that will extract the carbon out of methane and make it into industrial diamonds.
Oh,
you can put in computers and stuff. So
cool.
So yeah,
how do you catch this methane with? It says burps, right? Yeah, so you put a bag over their head or something.
No. Yeah, you're just burping here, cow. I don't know. It didn't say, but he says they can do it. Yeah, they're turning cow burps and farts into diamonds. How about that?
Sweet.
Tech bros finally doing something good.
Something that we're interested in, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We need more diamonds and less cow farts. I can get on board with this. So, and then finally for our cute video, I got this guy.
No way. Come on.
Yeah, he does look a lot like you, Dill.
Yeah, look.
Look at this. That kitten's name is Commander. I can't remember the whole name, but we call her CC. Oh, Commander Cuden Butterfield is the name of that little cat. So in the midst of, we've been super busy, as we mentioned, owning this farm, and we've just been super busy, and these friends of ours decided to drop off a tiny, it's 2 weeks. It didn't even have teeth. They found it outside around their car. And
it was like super tiny, right? It was like 2 weeks old or something.
Yeah, 2 weeks, we think, and it had no teeth, no nothing. So we had to bottle feed it. It didn't know how to go to the bathroom. You have to, I don't know if people know about little kittens. You got to help them, like you stimulate with a little wet towel, like their mom's licking them, and then go to the bathroom.
I had a litter kitten once, but when the mom kitten's around, she does that, so I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah. Well, so this kitten had no mom or nothing, and we're like, I was kind of mad. I'm like, why did you bring this to us? And you got to feed them every 3 hours.
Oh, geez.
You know what? We're gonna that kitten's upstairs right now, hanging out, and it loves us. So
good.
It loves us because we saved its life.
Yeah, it probably knows. Yeah,
but yeah, it's we saved it.
It's,
Commander Cuden Butterfield is the name of that cat. All right,
yeah. That's awesome. Very cool. So how do the other animals like it? Is it all right?
Well, so yeah, they kind of ignore her in a way because she's so small. I mean, really, literally, she was this big and not moving around. Now she's getting around. The cat's probably 3 or probably about 4 weeks now, and it's amazing how different they are at 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And she's getting around and kind of hanging out, and they just look at her like, "What the hell's that?"
Yeah, like, this is going to be a problem.
Now, keep in mind, this is a house that goats have walked into, and our cats and dogs are like, "Oh well, just another day at the farm."
Other animals just came in. Yeah.
Dad, someone's telling you to shut off the music.
Oh, I know. It's not good music on purpose. I understand. But you gotta have it. Like it's what the book says. It's outro
on
music.
A new theme song. Where we talked about it years ago. I haven't even looked at it. But
yeah. I just throw something together whenever because like I'm not particularly excited about the '80s dance party music that I found. I wish I'd pulled the version that had lyrics that was so bad. It's so bad. There was a lyrical version of this. It was like a love song thing too, and it was like,
oh man,
it's so bad.
I need to hear that sometime on my own, of course.
Yeah, I'll have to go see if I can find it. I pulled it off of one of those sites that has like public domain music. So
yeah,
don't want to get sued.
I'll just write something.
There you go.
I'll just write a love song.
That'll work. Yeah.
For fart.
Make it about balls or something. Cow farts.
Yeah. Oh, let me. Here we go. Here we go. This is
there we go.
Commander Cuden Butterfield.
Yeah.
Chilling out.
Yep.
That's my daughter holding her, and so I mean this cat is so small.
Yeah.
Chilling out, living.
They'll get bigger, man. Like we got a new kitten a few months ago, and that thing like doubled in size in about 4 weeks.
Yeah, this one's really strong. Like, I mean, I've run into baby kittens before, and sometimes it doesn't go so well. Like you try to feed them and all that, and they're just not strong. But this one, I mean, she was feisty at 2 weeks. So
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, all right. So she made it. She's doing good.
Yeah, we were doing fine until the new kitten got big enough to jump up on the counter. Now it slap shots like literally everything, including like drinks. Like it loves like knocking over full drinks. Which is it's
one of those cats you see in a video that they're like, don't do it, and it just
oh yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I'll have like a cup of Starry, and when I'm not looking, she'll just wrap her paws around the cup and try and make off with it.
Yeah, just slap it.
Does she make eye contact with you before it happens?
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes.
Like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, exactly. Can't stop me. Here it goes. So yeah, well, good luck, I guess. Congrats on the cat.
Yeah,
I see your wife say something that part of the reason you ended up with it too is like they called on the phone while your daughter was in the car.
Yes, so they called her and it was on speakerphone, and they said we have this baby kitten. Oh, and this is this was during the last broadcast, so 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
and I'm down here, and I see I have a security camera thing. I see them coming up holding something, and I'm like, oh no. But I'm so when I went upstairs from this broadcast, I'm like, what happened? And they said, this.
There you go, kidding. Ray.
So, but yeah, my daughter was in the car. She heard the whole thing, and that was kind of we have to help the kitten.
Yeah.
I think they manipulated us.
Yeah, at least you already got a ton of animals, so it's like you just throw one more in there. It's probably fine.
Yeah, well, and then, this house is old and big. We had 2 cats already, so 3 really is not going to be a problem. If we get into like my brother has about 8 cats right now, so that's becoming a problem. That's
a farm.
But you know what? They deal with it. They do cat rescue and stuff too, so they're kind of equipped for it.
Okay, all right.
For me, 8 cats would be way too much.
I'm sure they're all great, but we got
we
3 now, and that's too many. I don't think I could take a 4th. It'd just be too much. But they're great.
I really like the barn cats because they're on their own. They don't even want anything to do with us. They just kind of hang around.
Yeah, hang out with the meth heads back there.
Yeah, exactly. They keep meth heads out of the barn, obviously.
Yeah,
that
that's
one
good.
was trying to run out of there when I called the cops on him.
Very nice. Well, cool. Well, that's it for this week. We actually I cut the hell out of all of the stories, so we ended up a little short, but that's okay because like we got to the good stuff.
Did you cut some of the semen stories? We didn't have enough of those.
I didn't expect 5 of them, but hey, here we are. So we'll see how it goes for next week. I've got a trip coming up. I think I haven't decided yet. Is the problem. So like I'm pretty sure we'll probably be ready to go next week. And I think you said you were out, right? You got some more band stuff.
Yeah, so next week, look, this is my band from 20 years ago.
Got it.
And we're gonna do a reunion show next Thursday, so that'll be fun. that should be something. But we practiced a little bit. We'll see what happens. I don't remember. I wrote the songs. I don't even remember half of them. So
yeah,
it'll be fun. But anyway, that's happening next Thursday, so I might be.
Yeah, guys. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't decided yet. I got a buddy of mine who's in Hagerstown, Maryland, and he wants to go bike riding. And then I had a wreck recently, so I got an excuse to not go if I don't want to. But I also thought Hagerstown was like 4 hours away. It's not. It's 8. I'm like, well,
8 hours?
Yeah, from here.
Way different than 4.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like I was like, oh, only 4 hours. I was like, no, I confused it with Cumberland, Maryland. Cumberland's right on the border with Maryland and West Virginia, so you hit that pretty early. But yeah, the rest of it, there you go.
Oh, then you get deep into the state.
Yeah. Exactly.
Somebody just said, "Clean your wall, champ."
Yeah, your walls are dirty. He drew butts on his walls.
Oh.
I don't know if they're anywhere near where you're sitting right now, but there are butts on his walls, and he drew them.
No, they're not on this wall. It's just a bunch of scribbles.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Yeah, I told him we're never taking those down. Like, if I ever paint in there, I'm putting plexiglass up. We're going to frame it.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be there
Celebrate the artwork that is.
Butts on a wall. Yep.
Right. Butts on a Wall. That'd be the name of the next Medicated Becky album.
That's a good name.
You should totally ever put one out, which we probably
Okay, Cafe Thread says, "I love you, champ."
There you
go.
Excellent.
Oh, Drew's butt. Is it Drew's butt? Who said that?
No, that's not. I don't know if it was my butt. He did it when he was like little, so I don't know if he was drawing somebody's butt in particular, or just a butt, or his own butt.
I wasn't drawing anyone's butt in particular.
Okay, good.
Sure.
All right.
The model doesn't want to be exposed.
Yeah, that's it, so to speak. Yeah. All righty, guys. Well, thanks a lot for doing this week, and I decent chance we'll be back next week. Keep an eye out on the newsletter on Wednesday, because that's where I'll put it. And then if not, we'll definitely be back in 2 weeks, because I don't really have any travel plans this summer, so I'm not going anywhere. It's going to work out great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and if I am to join any of these streams in the future, I won't be able to stick around for the full time, because pretty soon I'm going to have a paying job.
Yeah, that's right. And
this job doesn't pay?
No.
Oh, thanks for telling me. Now you tell me.
Yeah. No, that's why we actually. I saw people talk about it earlier. When you log in on Twitch, it plays commercials. I have them turned off. Doesn't work. And the reason I turn them off is because they pay nothing. Like, I know what video ads pay. It's bad. So here's your 20 cents for 1,000 people seeing it. Well, no, like that should be like $5, and even then it sucks. So whatever. Anyway, yeah, one of these days I'll move this to YouTube. It'll be better.
Right on.
But there you go. Yep.
Right
Thanks
on.
on the road rash healing. I'm at the itchy stage right now. It sucks. I hate it. But I have no
scratching your butt a lot in public. Just like
I got wounds all over my back. So amazingly, my bike is fine, because I guess I slid and I held it up or something. I don't know. Whatever happened, it's fine.
Right on. Hey,
all right, guys.
My wife's gonna live stream this show from that bar we're playing at. So I don't know.
Good.
I forget what her channel is, but
okay,
Joan of Dark maybe on TikTok or something.
Sounds about right. Okay, yeah.
Hey, go follow her. You can see more shenanigans.
Yeah, definitely. We'll put it up and I'll check it out. That'll be fun.
Yeah, right on.
All right, cool, guys. Well, hope everybody has a good weekend, and we'll see you next week probably, and if not, in 2. Take care.